Over the last few years, incorporating mindfulness applications in school environments has attracted interest, and several research studies have been conducted to evaluate the effects of mindfulness on learners' well-being and academic performance. Since teachers are the frontline implementers, they must be used in assessing the effectiveness of these tools.
However, the inequalities caused by intersecting identities in relation to the vulnerability of individuals to sleeping rough and housing insecurity has been neglected in literature and also in UK policy. Titled, "How far might the use of an intersectional lens improve policies towards homelessness and housing insecurity in the UK?" This dissertation utilized the method of secondary research to investigate such connections.
This will analyze the information found through secondary data collection through an intersectional perspective. This is a multi-dimensional perspective that will contribute to a greater understanding of the barriers encountered by people facing multiple inequalities living in the UK when trying to exit homelessness or achieving housing stability. It will aid in the recognition of social, economic, cultural and political obstacles to analyze how this understanding can be used in the creation of future policies. Over the past century, researchers have shown an increased interest in tackling racism in society. However, Parsons, 2022, asserts that it is distressing to see the lack of improvement reported in government statistics on racial inequality in Britain in the past few years. Similarly, Commission for Race Equality, Crescent, statistics suggest that well over half of the institutions surveyed in the field of education stated that they had not set any specific plans or development objectives. Thus, there is little evidence to suggest that significant progress has been made in terms of tackling racial discrimination.
In the new global economy, racism has become a central issue. In the UK, students and teachers experience racism as part of their everyday lives. However, contemporary social movements like Black Lives Matter (BLM) emphasize how we are still far from eliminating racial injustice and the unjust privilege that whiteness gives. The purpose of the research presented here is to study racial inequality and examine multicultural, anti-racist education strategies in UK secondary schools. Advanced speech recognition and machine learning are used by this wearable translator to identify spoken language. It then translates the speech into the desired language, allowing for practically immediate communication. The ambassador interpreter is a vital tool in today's more globalized society because of its capacity to handle such a wide range of languages, from Mandarin and Arabic to Spanish and French. The use of translanguaging techniques is a valuable factor that promotes the usage of a student's whole language toolkit within and out of the classroom. Multilinguals tend to intuitively connect their existing knowledge and new information when learning a new language. Therefore, translanguaging can support English language learners' innovative learning, improve comprehension of challenging course material, and encouraged diversity among students.
It is sometimes called Highland Spanish since it is generally spoken in the mountainous areas of Latin America. While each country retains its own accents and has some unique vocabulary, residents of countries such as Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia generally speak Latin American Spanish, especially in urban centers. The civil dialogue initiated by the Commission in the 1990s was a first attempt by the EU to give the institutions of society, and not only governments and businesses, a voice at the policy-making tables in Brussels. The EU, like other international institutions, has a long way to go in trying to accommodate the frequently divergent interests of non-governmental organizations and citizen groups. There is increasing recognition that international and national governments have to open up to civil society institutions. An exotic type of diamond may have come to Earth from outer space. Scientists say that, called carbonado or black diamonds, the mysterious stones are found in Brazil and the Central African Republic. They are unusual for being the color of charcoal and full of frothy bubbles.